everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm happy to have you here today. It's my 1-year YouTube Booktube anniversary this month. I'm not exactly sure of the exact date, but this is the month, and I wanted to do a special little video about that, and also I thought I would do this small Booktuber tag today. So before I get started on the tag, I just wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel in the last year. As of today, there's 162 of you, and I don't think the numbers are really that important in the long run. What's more important is building community and connecting with people. But I do thank each and every one of you for watching the videos, commenting on the videos, and just being here and sharing this with me. So this tag was originally created by Die Kitty Reads. The first prompt in this tag is to introduce yourself. So my name is Jenny, and I am an artist, and I am a reader, and I love traveling. And so in those three things, you will find the core of my channel. I have put all of those videos into 3 different playlists, so that if you came here and you were only interested in watching travel videos, you could go to the travel playlist. That is probably the least populated playlist because traveling isn't something that I do super frequently. It happens a couple times a year. And then my book videos are all in one playlist, and I would say I probably make book videos the most frequently because reading is just a constant in my life. And then you have my art videos. So I make videos, studio vlogs where I'm sharing my practice, and I also make videos when I go and see art in art galleries and just talking about life as an emerging professional artist as well. The second prompt is, how long have you been on Booktube? So I did answer that already. It is a year this month that I've been making videos about books, so book content specifically. What kind of videos do you make was number 3, and I actually already explained that before. So prompt number 4 is, what do you love most about Booktube? I love lots of things about Booktube. I think people tend to say community. Definitely love that part. I definitely love the connections I've made over books here and the friends that I've made. I also just love the variety. I think there's something for everyone. You do sometimes really have to search for people who are making content on certain books. And so that is a bit of a pet peeve of mine when people don't list the books they're talking about in their video description boxes or in their tags, because then I can't find your video if you have talked about a book that I want to listen to a review on or something. So, but I mean, the variety is an amazing part of Booktube, and just being able to participate in people's lives through hearing about the books they're reading is just very enjoyable. Prompt number 5 is, what type of books do you read? And that is very varied. I do everything from nonfiction to fiction, memoir. I read a lot of historical fiction. I read classics. Probably classics is probably not my most high category. I read a few a year, and I do love memoir a lot, but I also read other types of nonfiction on things that can inform my art practice, but also just on general topics that I find interesting. And I read a lot of fiction. That's probably my most frequent category. I tend to like reading books that have a strong female protagonist, and I do read a lot of women authors. And I try to diversify that, so reading authors who come from lots of different places in the world and write about lots of different places in the world and lots of different ages of characters as well. I can't only stick with one age group or age range. For instance, I can't always read coming of age stories. I find if I read too many in a row, then I start to get very bored, and so I need to vary perspectives and time periods as well. Number 6 is, what is your favorite video that you made? I have, one of the ones that I was the most proud of is my, I think it's called Ode to My Library, and it's just a celebration of the beautiful architecture that the library that I go to the most has. And it doesn't have a lot of views, and and it's not particularly an exciting video or anything like that, but it just was quiet, and I filmed it last fall, and there were lots of crows and beautiful leaves, and I am very proud of it as just a piece of video art, if you could call it that, celebrating a place that I really love. And I will link it down below in case you haven't watched it. And so that is essentially the small booktuber tag. It's very short. It does say to tag for small booktubers, and I don't tend to tag other booktube channels when I make my videos, because one of the symptoms, I guess, of being a small booktuber is you don't have a very large audience, and so it's very hard to for people to know that you've tagged them. But I do really look for small booktube channels and celebrate that we're all out here doing our best to make videos that we think are fun and that will connect with people. So if you are a small booktuber and you haven't done this, go for it. And this is just my way to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. And if you're new here, welcome, and have a look around and see if you'd like to come back. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here with me for the last year, and I look forward to making more interesting videos and more content in the coming years. Talk to you soon.